How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is going to be trying to figure out what the MSPs will be tomorrow, making my predictions here. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. Let's hop into the video right now. My first prediction is going to be Brett Hull. All right, so Brett Hull, I feel like he's one of the best goal scorers ever. His car would be absolutely insane, actually. It really would be, because he's 5'11", 205. I mean, always the one thing about Hull is his skating is always pretty subpar. But, guys, if Brett Hull got an MSP card, his shot would literally be 99. Like, it's actually kind of wild to think about. He would legit be a 99 shot, which would be insane. It's certainly possible. We'll see if that ends up being the case, Brett Hull, but no, he would be absolutely insane, guys. He would be absolutely insane. So hopefully he gets a card. I'd be down for it. I know he's always slower, but I think people are always looking for more right-handed wingers, and I think he can definitely fill that role. Up, we got Paul Coffey. I think Coffey makes sense a lot. 6 foot 205. He'd be a heck of a card as well. He'd have probably like 92 speed-ish, I would say. Great shot he would have as well. Defensively, always not really great when it comes to Paul Coffey cards. We got to remember, guys, he's an offensive defenseman. Like, that's his main thing, is offense. So you can't expect too much more from Coffey besides, you know, his play, obviously, with the puck. But I like his card typically, and I think Coffey would definitely make sense as a guy they go with to choose for the MSPs. I mean, again, whether they choose these guys as MSPs, I think it's pretty safe to say these guys are going to get event cards. Like last week, right? I said last week that I thought we were going to get, you know, Lemieux MSP, right? Well, we didn't, but guess what we got, guys? We got a Lemieux event card. I also did say Hasek. I was right on that one. I was right about Dominic Hasek. Ray Bork, I did call that MSP. Stamkos, I was wrong with that. Said Maurice Rocket Richard as well. Richard, of course, did get a card here as well, 85 overall. So, I mean, it all just depends. I think typically a lot of these guys that I'm mentioning, if they don't get MSPs, are getting an event card. So, next up on the list, I predicted him last week. I'm going to predict him yet again this week, Adam Oats. I feel like Oats is going to get it. I really do. I mean, he's up there all time in points. He's got a lot of points in his career. Great playmaker, one of the best, honestly, one of the best playmakers, I'd say, of all time. I don't know if that's a crazy thing to say, but you guys can let me know, the older generation that watched this video. But Adam Oats, I think, definitely would be deserving of an MSP card. One of those guys, same thing as I've said before. If he doesn't get an MSP card, I'd say it's a good bet he'll get an event card before this event is completely done. So we'll see if that's the case in the end. But Adam Oats, I believe, guys, at 5'11", 190 pounds, he'd be a solid card, but I think he would make sense a lot to get a card. Next up, guys, here we have a card here, and that card is none other than Esposito. Tony Esposito. I think he would make sense. I mean, he's one of the better goalies of all time. Now, my thing is this, guys. I'm just not sure. I want to say Brodeur, okay? I really want to say Brodeur, and the reason why I'm not saying Brodeur, though, is because he does have an MSP already this year. Does that mean everything? No, but it definitely has, you know, a factor. That's why I've also not said any hologram cards, right? Any guys that have hologram cards I have not mentioned, because, as we saw in week 1, no player that had a hologram got an MSP, but they are getting event cards. So I wanted to mention Scott Niedermayer, but he's another guy that I'd see probably get an event card. He has not got an upgrade the whole year yet, Scott Niedermayer as well. So I think Niedermayer is a pretty good bet to get a card. Is it an MSP? Probably not, but I think he'll get an event card at least. I think they want to try to, what I'm thinking is this, guys. I'm thinking when it comes to, like, the MSPs of this event, yeah, they have 0 AP and all that, so they don't want to give, you know, an MSP to a card that already has a hologram and they already have free AP, because then it just feels like, wow, you made this hologram that has free AP, but this MSP you could just make for a lot cheaper and it has free AP, right? So I think that's something they probably are very conscious of, and I would say probably that's a huge factor as to why as well they probably will not release a MSP that has a hologram already. Another card that I wanted to mention, guys, and the next and last player I wanted to mention, guys, was Shea Weber. And now another one where, I don't know, is he going to get an MSP because he's his hat trick card? I don't know. I don't think it matters because it's not like a fantasy card or like a, you know, a card it's not an X Factor card or anything like that. But I really think Weber could be a card that is a thing. I mean, at the end of the day, he's in the Hall of Fame. Weber, you can consider him an all-time great. I don't think it's a crazy concept. I mean, he's, again, in the Hall of Fame, so certainly the hockey world views him as one of the better players of all time, I would say. I think he's definitely a guy that you can make the case, for sure, of getting a card here. And, yeah, I mean, that's kind of my predictions for tomorrow, guys. I mean, let me know who you think is going to come out tomorrow in the event. Let's see how many I get right. Hopefully I get at least a couple right. But you guys can let me know in the comment section down below. But alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you get 3 E's, and use my creator code Henreek on Fortnite if you want to support me there. I'll see you in the next video.